Hi there, welcome to Floating in Dreams. Today we're going to be chatting about Buy This, Not That, Essence Catrice Lip Edition. Welcome to everybody watching today. Thank you so very much for joining me. In this video, I wanted to chat with you about the Essence Catrice bits that they do lip-wise that I think are worth it, and things that I'm like, nah, maybe not, because Essence Catrice do a lot of lip products. If you saw my video that went live on Sunday with all of the new Catrice stuff, you will know that there are currently 5 new launches just in lips alone. So they do a lot of different things. They also discontinue a lot, which makes it very difficult for me to do these kind of videos with these brands because they just discontinue products left, right, and center. So I've based this video on things that were actually in my collection. So not the new stuff, but also not super old things that I tried like a million years ago. And I was like, nah, didn't really love them. So they still had to be here. So I have my top 5 sort of like, these are the things that I think are worth it from these brands, and also some like bottom 5 things where I'm like, if you're looking for a good lip product from Essence Catrice, these would be the things I would skip. And I thought that this video would also be a great instance to share with you an honorable mention, a lip product that I still feel sad you can no longer buy, that I actually still rate very highly. I don't wear it enough because I have figured out that shades like this aren't necessarily my thing. But what is this thing? It's the Power Plumping Gel Lipstick by Catrice in the shade Speak Up. And if you've been with me for a while, this is for the OG followers, you could say. I panned this lipstick when it launched. Like the year this came out, it became my favorite lipstick. I wore it every single day. I barely wore other things, and I managed to use one up. And I tracked down like 2 extra ones in backup. This one to use it and one to go into like, I will always have this forever kind of thing. It's essentially Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. That's what this is a dupe for, shade-wise, not formula-wise. But this is the product that made me realize that I like glossy things and sheer things and not only matte lipsticks. Up until this point, I would only exclusively wear matte lipstick. The matter, the better. I would go in with liquid lipsticks that a lot of people felt were too drying. I would wear them, no issue. But this made me realize that these like sheer, almost like luxuriously loosened like textures that Lisa Eldridge introduced as well are incredibly comfortable on the lips. And yes, they may require touching up throughout the day, but that it's also nice to have nicely hydrated lips. And then from there on, I was like, oh, I do like lip gloss, because I never liked lip gloss until I started like finding formulas I actually liked. But I think that this little lipstick is the reason why that started to happen. And as I was going through my lipstick collection to find these products, I found this again, and I was like, oh, the nostalgia, this is such a good one. I do think it's dewy declutter. It still smells the same as it did when I first bought it, so I'm sure it's still good to go. It still swatched okay when I swatched it when I filmed all of my lipsticks in January to go live in February. I will be showing you my entire lipstick collection with all of the swatches and stuff in February time. But yeah, this was a good one. So Essence Catrice can both do incredibly great lip products. They just can. They don't always hit the nail on the head though. They don't always do the right thing. And that, I think, is showcased by this Essence release that we got last year. In 2024, they released an entire Meta Glow range. It came with like a highlighter, and I think there were like liquid shadows or something. And then they also did these glosses. These were supposed to be duochromes, but I didn't get any of the like shifts on my lips. I didn't love the formula. It was a little bit thick and gloopy. And when I don't like Essence Catrice stuff, it's very often because I don't really like the shades. Very often they can do pretty good formulas and stuff like that, but very often the shades didn't really work. These I did quite enjoy, but still I say, like, if you were to find these, go for the original instead. These are by Essence. These are their soft touch lip mousses. And I just grabbed a couple of shades from my collection. These were good lip products, but they reminded me of some K-beauty stuff that I tried years before. So I think it was by Romand, and they did this like velvet tint sort of like lip stain kind of thing in exactly these kind of shades. It was like 4 shades. It was part of the fall collection, and they were all like vintage sweater inspired, I believe. So it was like, one was like Villain Vest or something like that. It was like one of the shade names. And I tried those 4 shades, but they were incredibly orange. And then Essence released this, and I was like, since when do Essence and Catrice copy K-beauty? And they are continuing to do this, because in case you don't know, Essence and Catrice are sister brands. They're owned by the same company. So they're essentially like 2 brands that are aimed at different target groups, but they're both owned by Cosnova. And now Catrice actually has an actual lip tint, which is very Romand, juicy, lasting tint-esque. So I really feel like they are like duping K-beauty without telling anyone. But yeah, these reminded me so much of K-beauty stuff I've already tried. These shades were just as orange on me. So while it was a lovely formula, the Romand stuff was much better. If you want this kind of product, just go K-beauty. Just go for the K-beauty stuff, because I just feel they're better. Like, I've tried a lot of lip stains and lip tints over the years, and you just need to go, sometimes you just need to go for the source, you know? And with K-beauty lip tints and lip stains and those kind of things, I just feel they do them so well. And K-beauty are actually now doing a lot of cool tones in those kind of categories as well. So that makes me very happy. Liquid lipsticks, just no longer a favorite of mine. And Catrice came out with the Shine Bomb lip lacquers earlier in 2024. I think I did a dedicated video with this. I think I showed these in my first impression video. I didn't put them in a dedicated video, but these I remember doing a dedicated video with. So if you want to see the swatches and what they look like on, I will link that in the description box down below. Maybelline Vinyl Ink. That's what these give. Those I didn't like. Everybody is telling me I still get comments on that video sometimes. You need to shake them up. You shouldn't rub your lips together. You shouldn't. They're just not for me. Okay. And I felt similarly about these. Are these very long lasting, high shine lip colors? Yes, especially in this red color. It is beautiful on. But I think it's because I tried things like this, like I'm ruined forever, and if things are this uncomfortable and I need to use oil to get them off my lips, I've got no time for that. So that's why these Shine Bomb lipsticks by Catrice, again, are they a good formula? Yes, but it's not the product for me. So if you're like me and you're not in love with liquid lipsticks, then maybe stay away from these ones as well, because they just weren't worth it. And these aren't, again, here in that, like, don't buy these from these brands because I don't like them. Both Essence and Catrice can do really good liners. They definitely can. It's just that at the drugstore, I feel there's a brand that just does liners even better than they do, and that's Kiko. So if Kiko weren't around, I would definitely recommend these as good options for drugstore lip liners. But for me, it's like, no. So these are the Essence 8-Hour Matte Lip Liners. I just grabbed a random shade just so I can show you the product. I've never reached for this. I bought it for a video. I think I used it once or twice. Nice, yes, for sure. But I also don't love a twist-up pencil like this for a lip liner, because it just means that it gets a little messy and it can break off a lot more easily. And this is the Plumping Lip Liner from Catrice. Again, a twist up. The shade is beautiful. It's this like nice maroony burgundy wine shade. But again, the creamy color lip liners from Kiko just trump these so much. They pale in comparison. Like, these feel a little tuggy. They're not as comfortable to wear. And Essence can do, like, they do really good lip liners. They just do. It's just that I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not for me. So that's why those I know I'm going to declutter, like all of these products. You'll see them again when I do my lipstick declutter in March. And then all of these are like instant declutters. They're all gonna go. I'm not gonna reach for these. But now we get to the things that I would recommend. And while Essence hasn't really done a lot of things that are super interesting in terms of shades, when they came out with these last year, I was pretty impressed. Again, there's a dedicated video up on the channel with these lipsticks. I'm not sure if you can see because it's trying to focus on my eyes. But these are the Slim Stick 6-hour long lasting lipsticks. So these are a creamy matte formula that do settle down so that you get more wear time out of it than something like this. This disappears pretty quickly, but they last until lunch, you could say. But once you have a true meal, I feel they do fade quite quickly. And the downside with these is that they can leave a bit of like the middle will wear off, but not the edges of your mouth. So looks like you're wearing lip liner, which I'm not a huge fan of. I prefer it if my lipstick just kind of like wears down naturally. But that's because they are matte and long lasting. I feel that's why they do that. They had some stunning shades in this range. I've kept a couple. Not sure I still need to keep all of these around. When I did my lip swatches for February, when I'm going to be showing you my entire lipstick collection to begin with, I think I only really enjoyed the red still. The rest was too similar to other things because look at those stickers. Like it's just pinky nudes and like a brown tone. And then a red. But I know my favorites, and those tend to be my favorites usually. But this was really successful, really creamy, easy to apply. Because they're very narrow sticks like this, it's super easy, especially if you don't have a lot of space on your lips to like be super precise. You don't really need to use a lip liner with these. They are very comfortable because even though they are matte and pretty long lasting, they don't dry your lips out or anything like that. So this was a very successful launch for them, and I would recommend them if you're looking for this kind of formula. So remember what I said about that sort of like more nourishing, sheer sort of lipstick? Catrice did these Care in Colors lip balms in 2024, and I really like them. I kept a couple of shades for myself to have in my collection. Here's the thing, I don't reach for this because I have other products in my collection that do this for me. So I didn't need this in my life, but if you're looking for a good tinted lip balm, Catrice do some really, really nice things. Like Catrice and lip products, that's where they truly shine. Like Catrice and eyeshadow, wishy-washy. Essence and blush, always spot on. But Catrice and lips, it's always a 10 out of 10. They can do no wrong for me. Another more recent release that they did is these Gloss and Glow tinted lip oils. I have swatched these against higher end versions of the same shades. I have the House Labs in Tint, which is pretty similar to this. And I have a lighter one that I've kept that is very similar to the Dior lip oil. Really pretty. They're very similar, very identical, sort of like to these more high-end things. A very good formula I found as well. So these Gloss and Glow lip oils, you don't have to spend $30+ or euros on a lip oil, people. You can get it from Catrice, and it's going to be super easy and nourishing for the daily. And this one especially, this is in 040 Glossip Girl. It's the brighter pink option. It has a bit of a tint to it, so when you wear it and it wears down, your lips still look a little bit pink from the color that's in here because it does stain. And then I also have another recent release that I did a full dedicated video with in 2024. These are the Melt and Shine Juicy Lip Balm. So again, a tinted lip balm kind of thing. It's like those squirt glosses from MAC or those Tarte Maracuja, whatever it was. You kind of have to like click them up and then the color will be dispersed. They have now come out with a lip plumping version of this. That is new for 2025. Those I still need to test out. That's why none of the new stuff is here. I've only used one of those on my lips so far, and I still need to test out the other things and film videos with them. So you are going to see the new Catrice lip lines for sure in the next couple of months to come. The new Essence stuff isn't out yet, but if they have any interesting lip products, I will be doing dedicated videos with those as well. So yeah, these were nice. Again, I've kept a couple of shades that I like the look of. They're usually the mauve tones. That's what I tend to keep around. And that's why I also end up decluttering quite a lot of my Essence and Catrice products, because very often I will have shades like it in other formulas that I just like a little bit better than these ones, but that doesn't mean that these aren't good products. And then the star of the show, the thing I would recommend you get if you get just one lipstick. Not sure if they still do them, but Catrice do these black lipsticks. They're called the Scandalous Matte. Again, when they started reformulating a couple of years ago, they really struggled finding a good vegan formula for their lipsticks, because Catrice and Essence are both fully vegan. And Catrice did like the demi matte we got, and then we got the vegan collagen matte. And I've tried all of them, but the Scandalous mattes aren't only really good creamy matte formulas that are super long lasting, that like just rival high-end lipsticks. They also come in fun colors like this, like really bright, like purpley pink. This is a dupe for Lisa Eldridge's New Wave. Again, I've swatched it against it. I've put it on my face to show you the difference. This lip product, it's just out of this world amazing. It comes in a really fun, bright, like red shade. It has an orange. I believe there's also a couple of great nudes in this collection that have this like pinky mauve tone to them. So this Scandalous Matte range was one of the best things that Catrice has done in recent years in terms of lip colors. Again, the original lineup I have a full-on swatch video for. They do come out with like updated shades from time to time. So they will discontinue a shade and then they'll bring in like 1 or 2 new shades. But it's still like a 10-piece lipstick line that I think that is still around. Not sure if you can still get this exact shade, but it's definitely worth looking into if you're looking for a good affordable lipstick. To me, I believe these are only $3.99. Maybe by now they're $4.99. I don't know. But they are like under €5 still till this day, as far as I know. So these are good, solid lipsticks, and this is one of the best launches that Catrice has ever done. So there you have it. Buy This, Not That from Essence and Catrice in their lip ranges. Let me know in a comment down below what you would like to see me do next as a Buy This, Not That. I thought maybe we could do like, I don't know, mauve tone blushes or something, because I have too many of those as well. I can very easily do a Buy This, Not That, all about mauve tone blush. I could definitely do that. But yeah, I would like to hear your suggestions as well, so I can tap in with what you would like to see on the channel. So I hope you'd like to leave your comments in the if you want to leave your comments down below. And then I really hope you enjoyed watching this video today. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more by me. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video today. And if you would like to stick around and see more by me, then I hope you'd like to consider subscribing. Thank you so very much for joining me here today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.